afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast. With me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master, Propaganda Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1. On Famine will approach here between Stormless, fighting for the Soviet Union, for the glory of Gormlet, Stalin, and the 4th Tank Corps. Task clearing out this village being held here by Katyusha, fighting for the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision. Yeah. The Special Operations, Breakthrough, and Scavenger versus Scar, Motor, Advanced Warfare, and Shock Rifle Bulletins are all infantry. We got Volkswagen there following up for Katyusha initially, point here being secured by the Sturmpioniere. Vorwärts, Leute. There could be Russische Schweinhunden around every corner. Really? Well, not maybe every corner, but you know that every second corner. Oh. Plenty of countries already arriving for Stormless. For the glory of Comrade Stalin, socialism, and that really cute girl. No, that's actually a man, Boris. Really? Yes. Oh. Anyways, we've got Volkswagen there on the way. Point here secured rapidly. These are Sturmgewehrs. First engagement here between Volkswagen and conscripts. Volkswagen for some reason vacated the building or something. Then we got Sturm. The conscripts now in building. We got Sturmgewehrs on one side, Volkswagen on another. And the conscripts are stuck there in the middle with Dmitri. Of course, they're taking loss. Looks like they're drawing a bunch of the fire there, allowing the Sturmpioniers to get off more damage without taking heavy casualties there. We've got another conscript around this, please to turn out here for Katyusha in the early engagement. We've got more Volkswagen here around who could consider adding in some more Sturmpionier versus the Soviets. Dual Sturmpioneers do sort of work alright there. As a fun little detail. And looks like he won't be able to push out the conscripts before he'll be pushed off the field here. So this is a bit of an unfortunate start here for Katyusha. Already handing the fight for Deutschland. We got a third Volkswagen squad there also arriving now for Katyusha. The Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision, by the way, was a rather more unique formation, actually a armoured formation under the command of the Luftwaffe. It was formed up, in fact, around Hermann Göring's own particular flak regiment back, well, ages there in the early days of the Reich. Later formed up to sort of larger and larger units until it actually became a combat unit. That was the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzergrenadier Division, which fought in North Africa, got wrecked, then fought in Italy, then got wrecked again, then got formed into a full panzer division, and got shifted over to the Eastern Front. So, little fun facts there, little fun facts there. It actually got eventually expanded into a full panzer corps, with an additional Fallschirmpanzergrenadier Division. So, fun facts there. 4 countries here for Stormless so far. Sturmpionier being pushed back. 3 Volksgrenadiers, 1 Sturmpionier unit here for Katyusha. Truck could be setting up here. Fuel here being secured. Fuel point. Overall, no fuel here for Katyusha. Bit of rush time. There we go. We've got a mechanized regiment up here for Katyusha. Securing the north here, good approach. They might sort of trying to avoid heading into the hard point here, instead maneuvering about, trying to sort of hit where he's expecting and hoping for Stormless to be less prepared and thus less defended. Sam zone here rapidly. Achtung! Bit of sneak about here with some Volksgrenadiers there. No sign of reduction from either side so far. There we go, moving straight here for the fuel point. Leading survey. I don't think there was actually anything specifically known as a Sturmpioniere. There were specific types of pioneers, of course. There was the Baupioniere, which was just basically there for building. Otherwise, pioneers were basically assault troops, i.e. Sturmpioniere. There were, of course, also the more sort of well-trained Panzerpioniere, which were part of a Panzer division. Those were what Panzergrenadiers were to Grenadiers, they were to pioneers. And they even were Fallschirmpioniere, that is, Fallschirmjäger pioneers. Fun facts there about the pioneers, fun facts, and certainly Fallschirmjäger pioneers were also a bunch of very, very tough bastards. William Arne engaged with Volkswagen conscript, taking use of the heavy cover he had otherwise provided for himself. Bit of a setback there for Katyusha, getting more Volkswagen in his apartment again. Would think, you know, with additional Sturmpioniere might work out well, but there you go. There you go. He could try and rush some resource there, maybe get an earlier flak half-track out here versus Stormless. With its 2 cm flak can. Looks like he's managed to secure the fuel point down here, pulling back the Volkswagen, moving down south. We've got some engineers there. No structure so far here for Stormless. There we got Molotovs, we've got field infirmary there on the way as well. The conscripts remaining secure in this building. And point over here being secured as well. Nothing to hold the fuel point. In fact, he's briefly got both fuel points actually. Though of course Stormless got so much than here. When it comes to the other commander list, it doesn't really lead to much of an advantage. Just in fact, they actually equal in fuel income. Demo charge down there. Grenade going off here. Schnell die Stielhandgranate. Through the first window. Through the third window. No, first, you idiot. There we go. Conscripts forced away. Holding up there as well. Behind the fence. And there we go. We got a flak half check down the way for Katyusha. No sign of adoption as of yet, though. Stu and Pioneers moving into deal here with the conscripts. Poor Jürgen and Dietrich then follow up pretty rapidly. Engineers they're pushed away. Small victory point advantage to Stormless for the time being. Things will probably change a bit more to the favour here of Katyusha, though, with the arrival of the flak half track. Flieger up their Kanone. Shooting point down, standing right next on top of the demo charge. You know, Heinz, I have a bad feeling about this. Some sort of sense of impending doom. Ah, you're just being silly.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Or not. Point now being secured. And there we go. Got the flak half track arriving. This specific variant, though, I believe was actually rather unique to the Luftwaffe. In fact, the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision, I believe, was actually the one specifically with this one. Otherwise, it would have looked notably different. Either it would have been equipped with a larger flak building or had a slightly different mount here that wasn't quite as flexible as this one, actually. Little fun fact there, little fun fact. I believe the other flak half track actually had its, well, gun more locked to a much more narrow arc, actually. Well, I might be wrong there, but fun fact, fun fact. But there we go. Bit of mechanization there. But Kednev on the way, he looks like he might be setting up munitions for something. Mines maybe, or grenades. Either way, looks like he's not going to be relying too heavily on Siraketten Panzerbüchse. We got Shock Rob here for Stormless. Not a hugely surprising choice there. Mines going down here for Stormless. While the flak half track continues to blast away there. Kednev for the arriving. Full Skanadira. Got a nice chunk of the map now. And we've got special operations here for Katyusha. Opening up here for infiltration tactics. Also the Infantry Sturmgewehr. Artillery flares. And the Command Panzerkampfwagen 5. Another truck here could be, he might be going for a Schwerer Panzer headquarters. I suppose he could go for a battle group headquarters. Field gun down the way for Stormless. Obviously in response here, the flak half track to help deal with that, since the infantry, unless it pulls off a very rather aggressive full frontal assault from both sides, I mean, he's going to be cut down pretty rapidly here by the flak half track. Trucks here pushing back the full Skanadira. Gonna move up here, larger conscript assault there. They're trying to hold them off, not quite succeeding there with only one unit. Poor Jürgen there, cut down in his prime, and there you go, flak half track, slowly rolling down, slowly. Setting up here in a rather forward position. And there you go, conscript out in the open, can prove to be a surprisingly easy target. And the ones here behind the bushes turn out to, well, find out that bushes are not necessarily that much proof against a flak half track. Yet the power of foliates has failed us. How could this be? It's a bush, Dimitri. It's a bush. What were you expecting? Concrete? We've got a Kednev holding up dominant position. That's going to make it more difficult for Stormless, for example, to rush from a vehicle. Certainly secure this area a bit versus vehicles. So of course, it's not going to be a massive anti-tank fortification. There you go. Oh, conscript rising straight in. Oh dear. Heavy damage there suffered. No casualties, at least. Oh, there we go. In fact, that quickly turned pretty ugly there for the comrades. Almost the entire unit got wiped out there. Good shooting now on the flak half-track crew's behalf. Troops are holding out. Moving up to hold the centre. Making good use of that flak half-track, though of course he needs to be a bit careful he doesn't get knocked out by a good field gun hit. But certainly he's not trying to rush it in like some players like to do it from time to time. And he does lead to a high chance of basically rapidly losing the flak half-track instead of getting up to high veterancy where the flak half-track really begins to shine. I mean, he's really there when sort of really begin hit certain too. It becomes that much more lethal and that much more of a threat to an enemy. And there goes Steel Punch with full support time from the north. Field here firing off the flak half-track. Looks like he got lucky there. Shock troopers here. Ooh. Grenade, Steel Punch, and they wreck the cover. They wreck the cover. Schwer Panzer Quarter Combat. He could go for some ults on and then get some Sturmgewehrs up, some infantry Sturmgewehrs. And there you go, Kanskip trying to rush the building there. Instead, get cut down in the prime. Veterans one here. 13 kills, 15 kills. Yeah, I call this the Ivan Mower. Yeah, I heard Americans talk about this once. I kind of want to call it something like it. At this point, they're being secured. Lots of grenades there. Failed to, though, to make match connection there with the surge. Shock troopers ultimately pushing back the full squads there. But I imagine we'll be seeing some orbitals down soon, and it would be interesting if they got some Sturmgewehrs, some infrared Sturmgewehrs to help deal with the infantry. That would probably give them a bit more punch there in this fight against socialism. Concepts there, be out in the open. Field gun moving up. Field gun in this case actually just at the edge. Just at the edge. Good maneuvering there. He's not just sort of trying to bash his head in, sneak about here. At the same time, though, Stormless trying to sort of brute force his way through here. Is encountering a bit of resistance. Probably a bit more than he expected. Or at least more than his men expected. And there you go. He's calling in another shock squad. This is going to be pretty heavy on the manpower. Of course, if the flak half-track handled this correctly, could easily end up in a severe manpower bleed there versus Stormless. So that's something he has to be careful then. Certainly something Katyusha might, of course, hope to take advantage of. And in that regard, with more shock troops out and more assault rifles might again be an idea there. Rather than just relying on the rifle power the Fult's going to deal it. Even some Sturm Pioneers could probably help out a bit. But overall, I would say infrared Sturmgewehrs would be a good choice there for Katyusha, since they do have a lot more firepower. And in that way, will do something there versus the shock troopers.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Shock troopers down there, first being pushed off. Decent amount of harassment there. We got, ooh, what's this? Mechanized armor company going to have a Stormless. He's not just playing for IS-2 straight away. That's actually pretty damn rare. And him actually go for this. This would actually be a good mix. There's some heavy armor with maybe an H-85, some bit of support. Shock troopers there stopped by the Schwerer Panzer Quarters and 37mm flak. There you go. Flak half in trouble. Needs to pop smoke. Or not. 9 smoke is expensive nowadays. With all those taxes on it. 9 weight set cigarettes. Ah, scheiße. And a bit of troops here. Orbital dann hang up here. With leichtes Maschinengewehren. No hits though. No hits. Bring up the center here straight into the Kettenwerfer. Steam Pioneer getting some good hits there. They've also got mines just in case encountering Russian mines. No sign of the Sturmgewehr so far. Then again, he's lacking a bit of munitions, but soon he can get it. Ooh, might take control there. Up there we go. Kind survivors. Kind survivors. Flak half track here moving ahead. Almost 52 actually. Bit of assault going up. I feel it looks like he's going to knock out the Schwer Panzer Quarter. About a good idea there by Stormless. I mean, some players do sort of ignore Schwer Panzer Quarters. Of course, some players would like to make it very difficult as possible to deal with it, but in this case, Katyusha might have played out a bit too aggressively here. And that does give Stormless here a chance to try and knock out, in which case he can delay any Panzer turn also further orbital Darden. Bundle grenade here. I rather think, again, that's a bit much. Again, he should have saved up for this. That would have been a longer term, much better investment, I feel, here for Katyusha, rather than just going for a single bundle grenade there. Well, there you go, advancing here. Field gun falling back as the Germans pursue. Trying to regain the north here with mighty Soviet arms. Looks like he forgot to finish the mechanized armor company here. Not quite good. The orbs line with flak half-track support here. continue to advance north here by the shock troops exclusively. Another truck there, and we got an incendiary barrels going down here right there. There we go. Fortunately, this position to be abandoned, lighting the building on fire, potentially even. Schwer Panzer quarters could do with a few repairs to make it less likely to get knocked out by the next assault. More Obersoldaten here for Katyusha. More Obersoldaten. 2 Obersoldaten being pretty damn common. And there you go, finally finished that mechanized armor company. He could go for a Katyusha with all the infantry out. Oh, he goes for an HD5. Interesting, interesting. I mean, certainly with the potential of a Panther could also, of course, be used here versus the flak half-taken HD5 is not necessarily a bad idea. Plus, of course, it can also be used to sort of try and knock out a Schwerer Panzer quarters from a good distance. So, not bad, not bad, as long as he doesn't lose. Oh, building collapse that he did go on fire. Does also not position there for the Kettenwerfer. Hits a tree, not quite the infantry. There we go, repairing that Schwer Panzer quarters. We'll be getting the Sturmgewehrs now. He's got the ammunition. He's got 2 Obersoldaten units. And there, oh, shock troops got a smoke grenade down in time, even they could attack ground. There we go, they are retreating. Well, it's very close now to victory. Very close. And shock troops encountering some also not very pleasant Obersoldaten there. And there we go, straight in. There we go, victory to increasing the setup time, or decreasing it actually. Not increasing it, that would make victory too awful, but no, decreasing it. Allowing it to set off fast, allowing it to be both more reactive and active. Not sure what he's doing there with it though. Not sure what he's doing. Now go at the HD5 here for Stormless. Looks like he's moving to these there with the Schwer Panzer quarters right away. With something a bit more mobile, thus less likely to become, well, maybe completely overrun rapidly. Obersoldaten standing right there. Sturmpioneer is leading the charge. We've got folks moving in here. Obersoldaten not quite as much. Still no upgrades. Engines running into the Obersoldaten there. Shock troops here fighting in the centre. And there you go, attacking the Schwerer Panzer quarters here with the HD5. Further fighting his shock troops stopped here by the Obersoldaten with full-scale support. He's getting a 3rd Obersoldaten. 3rd Obersoldaten support. That's pretty heavy there on the infantry. HD5 under fire from the Kettenwerfer needs to fall back. Did a bit of damage there. Not sure if he should be getting that many, and I'm a bit surprised again he's not going for any infantry Sturmgewehrs package. I mean, that's really one of the primary reasons for steps, maybe except the command tank to get this doctrines, and it does, you know, give the Obersoldaten a bit more punch at short to medium range. Big incendiary barrels here. Not quite well aimed, actually. Doesn't hit that much. HD5 pulling back here for repairs. If he maybe moved up the field gun support at the same time, he probably could have knocked out that Schwer Panzer quarters in rather short amount of time there. So Stormless, I think, could have done that a bit more swiftly, but there you go. Point here being secured. Got a large infantry push it straight close to the demo charge.
300 points stand between us and defeat.
460, and there we go. Still no sign of any Sturmgewehrs. He's getting more punch reflex, but no assault rifles there. More shock coming up, despite knowing that. Oh dear! Oh, Scheiße! He's going to. I think he's going to try and bait him into it.
Incendiary artillery is now available.
Ach du Gott! My God! One Obersoldaten unit, one first squad, and now one almost right out. That was just terrible. That's why you keep your infantry spread out when you're fighting the Soviets. That was just... Gott in Himmel, there's spotty parts everywhere. I got bits of Helmut on me. Anyways, we've got 40 Obersoldaten covering the retreat here. Well, actually he's really got out of the way. Not quite going out, we've got guns closing in, shock in as well. We've got grenades going off there, not quite hitting. Rather terrible development here for Katyusha. Good one for Stormless. That was a lot of manpower there. He managed to cut away there from Katyusha's forces. Getting that Schwer Panzer quarter repaired again. Field gun moving up. Not quite spawned. Looks like he might be coming though from a quick flank from any other vehicle, which also works. Flak half track there. Not really doing much at the moment. It could maybe use support over here, but no. There we go again. Firing away here. Not quite. We got like a Kettenwerfer setting up here, which doesn't hit much either. Outhouse taking hits. Getting wrecked. We got artillery flares here going down actually. In a rare display there to have a spot for the Ketmef on return. There you go, getting a Ketmef moving closer. Overton pushed away here from the north. Got a large enemy push there from Stormless, and I do believe it's time here for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is Stormless hasn't quite as much territory, but he was able to do quite a bit of a shock damage there to Katyusha, bleeding out a lot of man-pound, so also just overall delivering quite a great shock. He's got HUD5, he's got field guns up to him. In that regard, he'll be sort of reasonably covered versus armor. And he makes a good push here with the field gun, I think, here. The HUD5 there, maybe he'll move up the other field gun sort of help. He could probably knock out that Schwerpanzer headquarters rather rapidly, which would deny any sort of other option besides, getting Command Panther, which is a bit more of an expensive option compared to just the regular one. So their fuel casualty 2 would also be good. He could now actually consider going for an IS-2. I mean, an IS-2 supported by an HUD5 would actually be a pretty nasty combo there versus Katyusha. So that would actually be something that could be quite good. They could also consider getting a Katyusha versus Katyusha to blow his infantry apart. So a few options there for Stormless overall. A few more mines, but also doing quite well. For Katyusha, again, I think he should consider upgrading some of those Overslun with some greater firepower. A Panther right now would be a good idea. Of course, he might be going for a Command Panther, then he could get a regular Panther. I suppose if he's completely crazy, he could go for a Panther 4, but he doesn't have a battle group headquarters. Others Pumas could also work out quite well in conjunction. Part of me would like to see a bit more aggressive play here, maybe try and sort of harass the base a bit there, force Storm to sort of have to defend here a bit more. Mines from Katyusha, by the way, would also be a good idea. And I suppose a crazy option might be trying playing for a King Tiger, but I think that might be a bit too expensive. I just need to spread out his infantry a bit more, be a bit more careful, since again we have seen demo charges, he's actually lost quite a few units to them, so definitely something there for Katyusha to be careful about. But let's return into the fight and see how this works out. As if House actually beginning to take damage here from the Ketmef, needs to pull it back. He's repairing it, but it's not going to be repaired faster than the Ketmef can damage it, so really at this point Stormless should just pull it away. But at this point, it's simply put too late. That's already infantry from the north to flank it and gets off a Panzerschreck rocket there, knocking up the HUD5 completely. So while it was a nice idea, there were some problems over the execution on Stormless side, and it did result in a knockout there with the HUD5, which is quite a shame, as we now got the Command Panther arriving here for Katyusha. The Fels Panzerwagen. Yeah. Should get the Pintermine machine gun as soon as possible.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Country bit of Charles got the Overslun and Fulton attacking here through the ditch. Another assault here from Stormless through the centre here versus Katyusha, also being pushed away. Veterans 1 there gained. Command tank actually now benefiting also the flank half tack. Getting a bit more out of its gun now, I suppose, by increasing the sighting and also making it a bit swifter in movement, that is not set up.
Sector under attack.
Trying to regain the south again. No mines at all though from the German player. No any Sturmgewehrs. Of the infrared kind that is. Shocks moving in here. Panther going to have to roll up and deal with that. Also on rushing weight. Tree being felled by the mighty weight of the Panzerkampfwagen 5, which was quite heavy. All quiet there.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Moving in the flak half track there. Cheeky. Could of course work. In particular sets up the rat plays a good do some damage there to them on retreat.
Territory is falling into enemy hands.
If he's not careful, he's not paying attention, I fear! There we go. And they're going to retreat right past the flak half track. And the punishment is quite severe there. Quite severe. Meanwhile, I've continued sort of looking for the centre. Not a lot told it back there. The flak half track is gone. And there goes Shock Troopers were wiped out. A heavy loss there for Stormless. A heavy loss. Large amount of grenades from north. They've got Sturmpioneer flanking in from the south. Clearing up communists left and right. More Shock Troopers holding up. They're going forced out of the cover as well. Sturmpioneer are actually falling out there. The cover, that's a bit surprising. At the same time, whereas the flak half track, he could be moving that down to support here to the Command Panther. And looks like Stormless is now just waiting for the IS-2, of course. In that regard, a fuel cache would be a good choice, in particular considering the aggressive player from Katyusha run the fuel point, by the way, which is good to see. There you go, a few good shots there as the conscripts suppressing them. Killing one. Killing two. And seeing the rest running. More countries on the way there for Stormless. Again, I feel a fuel cache might work better. At least he's getting back the fuel point there and some other points. Fuel gun here ready to cover. He's got several of them now. By the way, 2. Same number of kidnappers that Katyusha's got. And field gun begins to bombard away. Unit wiped out there. That's one hell of a hit there. Well executed there by Stormless.
Objective secure. We will get something demolished. AT gun ready.
And certainly when it came to the search, they rather liked when a lot of their weapons could also double as artillery, and certainly got that field gun could do that. In fact, the Germans were so impressed by the concept, at least the Führer was, they actually created their own field guns, which they actually based off the Pak 40. In fact, that Pak field gun was basically a Pak 40 that could just be elevated to a certain extent, so it could fire as artillery as well. But basically, that was a field cannon. It was basically, I think, the Feldkanone on a Feldsieg. But otherwise, in all aspects, just a Pak that could shoot as artillery. So, fun fact there, fun fact there. Again, not something you necessarily hear about a lot. We got an IS-2 here on the way. IS-2 on the way. Shock was there into the flak half track. Got a bit of damage there. Panther supporting it. In fact, on the fire. And there, the shock was just getting absolutely massacred. Halfway there to veterans free. IS-2 there. The use of Stalin moves ahead. Tang through the fences. The chucks. The fences and the bushes. Even the trees. Flak half track needs to go away. Whoa, IS-2 missed, that was lucky. Panther gets overshot there, but that bounces on the other hand. We got a battle group headquarters up here for Katyusha, so he did spend on that. One option right now could be go for a Puma to support the Panther. I suppose if he's feeling a bit crazy, he could try with a Yacht Panzer supporting the Panther. I mean, that could give him a decent amount of firepower, maybe versus the IS-2. If we use the Panther to flank, while the Yacht Panzer then sort of shoots away as well. I suppose that could be an option. But ultimately, waiting for another Panther would be the better one. But that rather depends on how pressured Katyusha feels. Nice to continue to find a way. Pushing to the centre again, victory points. Not looking too well here for Stormless, in fact. Looking rather low, and there you go, flak half track firing away most mercilessly. I'm still surprised he's not even bothered upgrading any of the orbits line. I mean, it seems like he just went for the doctrine for the Panther and the infiltration range, which is not necessarily bad, but, you know, I mean, he does feel like, you know, he's rather missing out on another good thing about this doctrine. Comes here and running into the shed. I'm not entirely sure what they're thinking there. In fact, they're taking heavy casualties just getting into the shed, and the shed is not exactly known for its massive defensive properties with its high explosive rounds from an anti-aircraft gun. Flak after they continue to fire away mercilessly. But overall, Stormless is pushing back here. Katyusha there certainly beginning to show some issues here with Katyusha's play style. Getting perhaps a bit too defensive. We should be trying to make some offensive there with the Panther. Maybe the flak half-track supporting and some infantry. Maybe some Sturmgewehrs. That way he could probably try and flank out. Maybe try and get some of those field guns and turn them against Stormless. Going here for the Schwerpanzer headquarters. That's going to be bad here for Katyusha. There we go. Doing some damage there. Kidnapper moving up. Veterans one close to victory 2 there. That's actually going to be a bit unpleasant there for Stormless. Since again, oh, never mind. Shock to tank. But there we go. Flak half tank moving up to cover the Kidnapper. More Panther. Oh, why didn't he just set? Ah, shite. Shocks was there, pushed away, flak half track, taking heavy damage, needs to pop spot, get out of there. Notify going over for the IS-2. Panther takes a shot there, but it bounces off the frontal armour. Northern Municipality here being taken back with Sturmpioniere. Unfortunately, hiding up behind a bit of fence. There we go. Directly into 2 Kidnappers plus the Panther. Shot after shot there. Goes in and bounces off. There we go. We got coordinated fire. All targets fire at that big tank. Schnell, schnell. We got the IS-2 there falling back.
Yes, comrade.
Troops sneaking about there.
Your orders, comrade.
We got a few conscripts there hanging about behind what remains of the sandbags down south. Vetching 2 on this one, that's going to help just a wee bit. Though of course we can get the high up, that's better overall.
Machine gun turret has arrived.
Dushka there on top of the IS-2.
Heavy tanks standing by.
And looks like he lost both of his Obersoldaten.
Capturing our supplies.
I'm guessing demo charges might play a role there, or some
Engineers
field gun barrage maybe. He's also done one a Kidnap either way though. Both Obersoldaten gone terrible there. I'm not really sure, but again, I'm guessing demo charge maybe. Yeah, looks very much like a demo charge maybe either way though. Katyusha's bled out there heavily. Of course, more Obersoldaten have been able to again, you know, try to upgrade them a bit better and stop, you know, holding them up. There seems to be one of the bigger mistakes that the Katyusha keeps making, that guy, and I'm not sure if it's lazy or what, but you know, just make it too easy for a mine or a demo charge, basically to do severe casualties there to Katyusha's troops. Panther strikes out there, Contra into trouble. And there we go. Oh, Veterans free almost down the flat half track. Field gun firing away, hits a piece of wall instead though. Another Kidnap lost, another one lost here. No wait, that's the same one. Huh. Thought I should have another one that was lost there, but no, apparently not. A sliver there away from Veteran 3, which would make it much more lethal with an increased rate of fire and more accuracy. IS-2 moves forward again here for the glory of the Soviet Union. There we go, folks, are taking massive care. In fact, wiped out. Katyusha really, I feel, needs to work as infantry preservation again. He does seem to have some slightly sloppy infantry skills again, clumping up a bit too much. And just relying too much, I feel, maybe on brute force rather than good use of cover and flanking. Which overall, again, tends to sort of lead to clumping up and just, you know, oh hey, demo charge. I mean, that guy, demo charge is very good for punishing players like that. So I mean, if you do see a Soviet your opponent clumping up infantry a lot, get some demo charges. He'll regret it very rapidly.
The sector is at risk.
Schwer Panzer Corps being repaired again. Panther ready to hold back the enemies of the Reich, or at least attempt to.
Heavy tank here.
At least attempt to.
It's a sorry,
There we go. Kettenwerfer and Panther firing there. Down to half health. There's some good shots. Field gun barrage. Kettenwerfer needs to get away. Another Obersoldaten, another Kettenwerfer. Still no Sturmgewehr. Still no. And we go. Finding Veteran 3 shock troopers in a lot of trouble. A rapid malicious fire there, taking them apart. Leaving no survivors. Yeah, students who've got field guns here blasting away. And there you go. Conscripts heading forwards. And there you go. Straight head on assaults into Veteran fleet flak. Oh my god. That's just suicide. And there we go. Veteran forward increases not just the penetration, but the range of that thing as well. And I actually sit more safely behind just, you know, murder infantry.
sector under attack.
I mean, it's not going to help there that it's in 4 bonus versus the IS-2, but say heading to T-34 shot maybe. It could have helped just a bit. Maybe a T-70. Going in again to try and deal with that. Schwer Panzer Quarter Stormless never gives up, that's good. You can get that, that's going to hurt him, particularly since you deny him the option to get some of the heavy infantry out. And again, I didn't feel like he's never quite, you know, fully exploited the end again. Assault rifle. There you go, IS-2 taking it again. He's very fond of using coordinated fire. I mean, a lot of players, you know, go for the command Panther whenever you use this ability, which does allow you to sort of really deal more damage to a target. It says accuracy, but I think it actually takes more damage than again, even just making units more accurate versus it also works. So it's certainly not a rule of bad choice there. So nice to see that. Another intended barrage here versus Veteran to Rakenmev. That's really why he seems to have sort of saying that as his biggest threat, which is understandable. And there you go. Schwer Panzer Corps taking down. Got IS-2 moving forward here. Field gun firing away. IS-2 moving changing things here. Need to be careful. Shot failed to make up impression there from the Kettenwerfer. Schwer Panzer Corps got Panther moving for head here. Going to try and flank, but at the same time, got the field gun here. Needs to move up on IS. The flak half up. We got what? Engineers with a light machine gun from the Obersoldaten. Lord. There you go, getting some shots there, but needs to cover it, needs to support it. Instead, he's out in the open versus Panthers. Need to be careful there. One good shot to the rear, that's going to be it. Anti-tank grenade there. Almost got the IS-2 shot bounced. Field gun turning about. There we go. Panther exposed to the rear. Blitzkrieging, but not really getting anywhere. There we go. He turned the rear towards the IS-2. A tragic choice there, which resulted in the loss here of the Command Panther. And then he meets the quarters, and another Panther, even as his spare punch quarters goes up in smoke and sulphur. Overall, that way, he ends up not being able to build up his armor force any further. I mean, he began maybe a Panther first, you know, or I suppose again a desperate choice could have been a Yak Panther just supporting the Command Panther. He might have had a slightly better choice there versus the IS-2. I mean, that was going to be a lot more firepower in that regard. With a veteran flak half tech, he wouldn't be sacrificing too much versus infantry then, but there you go. Part of me again would like to see another flak half tech actually supporting the north. They could maybe clear out that field gun, ensuring the Panther wouldn't have to face that, but there you go. Lots of explosions going with that bomb grenade, leaving several conscripts not too healthy. But again, there seems to be quick the aversion here from to use the Sturmgewehrs. More killing going on there from the flak half tack, 33 kills. Volksgun is on their way for Katyusha. And we got a K-gate flamethrower tank here being launched forwards in the hope to sort of break through the fascist lines. Okay, moving ahead, we got a mine there to actually car versus flank from that angle. That's actually not too bad there for a Stormless. We can hit the KV-8. The Kidnapper ready. Other Kidnappers need to challenge steel here with this. Panther could try and assist. We've got more moving forwards here. KV-8 though falls back here. The Kidnapper turned out to be too much actually. He did not try to knock it out with it. Maybe he was a bit worried about other things there, knocking out the KV-8. You got the IS-2 ready to move forwards again for the glory of the Soviet Socialist State. Concentrating losses, 37 kills on that flag half tank. 37 kills. That's definitely getting us some good killing there in the service of the Reich. Coming change it, and they're just getting pummeled. Field gun from Kidnapper, we get flag half, needs to pop smoke, get out of there. There you go, field gun firing. The Kidnapper knocks it out. Dual strike there, quickly sets the Kidnapper on fire. The munitions and the crew all bursting into flames there. Again, coordinated fire there versus IS-2, but there you go. Incendiary barrels clears up one, the Kidnapper. IS-2 clears up the second one. And with that, we see here Katyusha losing a lot of his anti-tank defense. In fact, he's not got a lot left. Overall, Stormless is now pretty dominant. In fact, he's at full pop cap here versus his opponent. Not really a good situation here. In fact, quite the opposite. He could try and throw a Puma out, I suppose, but there's not really a lot of options here to go for, considering what he's facing up against. And the strength of Stormless. Shooting ahead, we got Shockwell. Quickly pull back, they realising they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Getting several Volksgunners now, not in the attempt, getting some Sturmgewehr near, and there you go, forced away. It's enough, despite having the orbital gun, that machine gun, he's not really trying to use them in combat. Basically just using it as a souvenir.
Victory is slipping from our grasp. We have only 50 points remaining.
Armor has spotted us.
Constant under fire. Victory points down to 50 here though for Stormless, but that's about it. The sort of really seems to be going in the favour of Katyusha at the moment.
IS-2 here. Soviet territory has increased.
We are ready.
Orbs on the right side, we got IS-2, we got field gun bombarding. Conscript taking some nasty damage. And there we go, Katyusha's horrendous. A loss here to the Reich, a victory for the Soviet Union. A pretty interesting fight in some regards. I mean, not just mindless infantry spam, which is always nice, but I do feel again Katyusha neglected something in upgrading his Obersoldaten. I also think he shouldn't have, you know, I think he was trying to play for a King Tiger after that Command Panther. I don't think that worked. You should have gone for a regular Panther, I suppose, even again, you know, hate to say it, a Panzer IV would probably been a better choice at that point. At least, you know, he would have had some other things that sort of, you know, keep the attention off, plus he had something to do with infantry reasonably below. I mean, with a it might have worked there with his eyes too, could have left it up, but even then he was a bit too defensive. I think he also lost a bit of his flanking thinking there too on. But also one of the major problems for Katyusha was basically kept clumping up his infantry. A bit too much of a brute force tactician, overall relying just on that, and not so much, any tactical acumen when it comes to infantry, and that allowed Stormless to set up cell demo charges, which really punished Katyusha. So, try to avoid that, and of course, as Soviets try to exploit that if you see your opponent doing it. Stormless, nice to see some SU5 plate, just too bad, he's a bit reckless there, he should have pulled it back soon, but otherwise nice to see though. And not just playing straight for an IS-2, good use of his armor, good use of his infantry, overall good use of maneuvers. So overall, interesting fight there. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you ideas for matches. If you did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in replay and apart some feedback in the comment section. And this is Imperial Dane, take cheers and thank you all for watching. Bye!